Hey everyone, it's Bradley Bush again with another algebra video for you. Today we are talking about exponential expressions. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming to my channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today...
Buon pomeriggio. Posso fare qualcosa per te?
That's Siri. Why is Siri talking to me in the middle of my video?
Su internet ho trovato alcuni video di Y.
Yeah, that's great. Let's start first with A. We have four options here, A, B, C, D, and let's begin with A here. A is 3 times x squared times y to the fourth. All of that is to the sixth power. And we want to simplify this. So the first thing we do is we look at it, and inside of the parenthesis, we can't do anything to simplify inside the parenthesis. But we do notice that there's an exponent out front, and that exponent can be applied to each of the items inside. So that means we have 3 raised to the 6th power. We have x squared, all raised to the 6th power. We have y to the 4th power, raised to the 6th power. And what is 3 to the 6? I don't know what 3 to the 6 is. That's a really good question. 729. And when we have a variable raised to a power, all raised to a power, we multiply the powers. So we have 2 times 6, which is 12, so x to the 12th power. And then 4 times 6 is 24. So our final answer then will be 729, x to the 12th power, y to the 24th power. Let's do B. B is, there are 2 quantities that are multiplied together. The first one, inside of the first one, the first set of parentheses, we have -5, x to the 6th, y to the 2nd. And the second parenthesis, we have 4 times x times y to the 3rd. Let's rearrange this. Let's start out by, because multiplication is commutative, I can rearrange the terms. So let's put the numbers together. So we have -5 times 4. Let's put the x's together. X to the 6th times x to the 1st power. And the y is y squared times y to the 3rd power. Now it's a little bit easier for us, and we can just use our exponent rules and simple multiplication to finish this problem. So -5 times 4 is -20, and we add the exponents when we have something like x raised to a power multiplied by x raised to a power. If the base, which is the x, is the same, we just add the exponents. So we have x to the 6 plus 1, and y to the 2 plus 3. So that gives us -20, x to the 7, y to the 5. Not too bad. Let's try C. C is a one single fraction. It's kind of big. The numerator in the fraction is 120, x to the 12, y to the 6th. And the denominator is 30, x to the 14, y to the -2. Let's split this up kind of like we did in the previous one, but here we have a bunch of fractions. So we have 120 over 30. We'll split the x's up. X to the 12 over x to the 14. And then we have y to the 6 divided by y to the -2. Now if we keep going, 20 over 30, luckily that's a nice number, it's just 4. And we have x, and our rules say that we take the top power and we subtract the bottom. So we have 12 minus 14. Let's do that with the y's as well. 6 minus a -2. the minus and the minus become a plus. So we have 6 plus 2 there. So that gives us 4x to the negative 2 and y to the 8. We're getting really close here. Because we have a negative 2 in the power for the x, that means the x really should be in the bottom. So let's finish this off. We have 4y to the 8th in the top, and in the bottom we have our x squared. And now that the x squared is in the bottom, the exponent, which was negative, is now positive. So we're good to go. We're done. Our last one, d. d is a fraction inside of parentheses raised to a power. So the fraction inside the parentheses is 6x over y to the third. And the exponent on the parentheses, so we have 6x over y to the third, quantity, negative 2, raised to the negative 2 power. So 6x over y cubed, all raised to the negative 2. Let's take care of that negative 2 to begin with. So to get rid of a negative exponent, we need to flip the base. Well, what is the base? This whole thing inside the parentheses is the base. So let's flip it. So y cubed goes in top. 6x goes in the bottom. Our power, which was negative 2, is now positive because we flipped a base. So it's now raised to the positive 2. Now we can simply apply this power to everything in the top and the bottom because that's what our exponents rules say we can do. So we have y cubed to the second power over 6x to the second power. We can apply the 2 inside to the y cubed. So we have something raised to a power, so we multiply the powers, which gives us y to the 3 times 2 in the top. In the bottom, we have 2 we raise the 6 to the 2 and we raise the x to a 2. It's probably a better way to say it than how I started to say that. So we have 6 squared x squared. One more step and I think we'll have it. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 squared is 36, and then we have the x squared. We can't simplify anything, so we're done. That's it. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.